Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. In this video, we'll be learning how to talk about your work schedule in English. Our goal is to get comfortable discussing your work hours, shifts, and more. We'll cover 7 new vocabulary words and 5 useful idioms. Let's dive in. Vocabulary word 1, schedule, meaning a plan for carrying out a process or event, listing times and dates. Example, I need to check my schedule before I can confirm. Vocabulary word 2, shift, meaning the time period during which someone works. Example, I work the night shift from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Vocabulary word 3, flexible, meaning able to change or adapt easily. Example, my schedule is flexible, so I can work anytime. Vocabulary word 4, overtime, meaning working more hours than you are required to. Example, I earned extra money by working overtime last week. Vocabulary word 5, deadline, meaning the latest time by which something must be done. Example, we need to finish this project before the deadline. Vocabulary word 6, availability, meaning the times when you are free to work. Example, can you tell me your availability for next week? Vocabulary word 7, part-time, meaning working fewer hours than a full-time job. Example, I have a part-time job on weekends. Now let's move on to idioms. Idiom 1, on the clock, meaning working or officially on duty. Example, I can't leave yet, I'm still on the clock. Idiom 2, around the clock, meaning all day and all night without stopping. Example, the factory runs around the clock. Idiom 3, burn the midnight oil, meaning to work late into the night. Example, I had to burn the midnight oil to meet the deadline. Idiom 4, call it a day, meaning to stop working for the day. Example, it's 6 p.m., let's call it a day. Idiom 5, get down to business, meaning to start working seriously. Example, let's get down to business and finalize the project. Now, let's listen to a short conversation. Hey John, what's your schedule like next week? I'm pretty flexible, but I'm working the night shift on Monday. How about you? I'm part-time, so I'm only working 3 days, but I might take some overtime to meet my deadline. That sounds good. I've been burning the midnight oil to finish this project. Maybe we can work together and get down to business on Tuesday. That works for me. Let's check back in on Tuesday and see what our availability looks like. Great, let's call it a day for now. Thanks for listening. Remember, learning a language takes time, but here's your English learning tip for the day. Think of it like eating an elephant. Take one bite at a time. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.